Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
Hey, and welcome to Misfits Adventures. Hey, we'll be right back. You guys know what to do first, though, right? Hey, go down below. Go ahead and give us that big old like after that. Yep, go ahead and subscribe. And if you ring the bell, you get notifications every time we have a video out. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We haven't been on for about a week now. I did a video about us doing the prime rib. It was the last video we
Yeah.
did. We did the prime rib. Somebody asked me about the prime rib in a comment. They asked, what would you do differently? Well, I think we'd buy a better cut of meat.
Yeah.
I mean, that was inexpensive for what it was, but it was really expensive for us. Does that make sense? So, like $72 with tax, it was.
Yeah.
And it just, to me, it wasn't tender. Like prime rib should melt in your mouth, and it didn't. We slow cooked it. It took us, 4 hours to do that
Yeah.
little 8 pound, 5 ounces is what it was, 8.5. Yeah. So, I mean, it tasted okay. It just was really just tough. I don't know. You had two good slices, and I had
Mine were a
bad,
little
two bad
bit more
slices. Done.
better than done, cooked a little bit more than yours. And mine was really tender. I tasted yours and yours was tough, but yours was under what mine was.
Yeah, but still, it was the cut of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a prime rib.
It was probably choice.
It wasn't even choice. There was no marbling in it. There was a big fat cap on it, and there was fat on it. But yeah, so it was our fault, or my fault. I shouldn't have bought it, but it was okay. What we ended up doing with it, I made beef stroganoff with the last little bit of it, and that was really good, I thought. Made it with noodles and everything, and like the old-fashioned way. So that was really good. But yeah, I don't know. I would do it differently. I don't know if I would do it with as much smoke also. To me, I'm not a heavy smoke fan. I think I mean, I like barbecue and I like smoke, but I don't like it where it was like really overpowering. And to me, that wasn't overpowering, but I would definitely use a different. We use cherry.
An apple.
No, we use
just
cherry.
used the cherry.
Yeah, so I used cherry. The applewood was usually that's for like pork and that's like for chicken and stuff like that. So yeah, so we didn't use that. But anyways, it was good. Otherwise, the twice baked potatoes was the best. I like those the best. And we smoked the bacon. So what I did was I bought some bacon, just regular cheap bacon, and put it out on a parchment paper on a pan, and then went ahead and put it in the smoker with a little bit of pepper and some brown sugar over the top of it, and it did its job. It got really nice and crisp, and it was really good. It was really sweet, but yeah, I liked it. But we put it in the potatoes, which really made the potatoes really good with the cheese and the sour cream. And what else was
Green
in it?
onions.
Green onions, scallions. Yeah, that was really, really good. So we did the twice potatoes with it that night, and asparagus, I believe we did, or something. Yeah. So the asparagus, I don't know, is not tasting that great anymore around here. And the stores are putting out the real small, thin ones, and to me, they don't have a lot of flavor. So we stopped buying those, and corn is the same way. Seems like it's not even corn anymore. I don't know what they've done to it, but it really doesn't taste all that great anymore. So we stopped eating corn on the cob.
Yeah.
So we're doing green beans and more green stuff and spinach and yeah, tomatoes and all that good stuff. We've been trying to eat salads the last couple days, or the last week. And that's fine, but you got to make a salad, then it has to last more than 2 or 3 days. And that doesn't seem to happen. It goes wilted and goes bad. So it's like it's not really even used. I mean, it's cost us money to buy, a head of lettuce and all that stuff, and then we keep it in the refrigerator and we use it every day. But then if we don't use it fast enough because we bought too much, or I don't know what it is, but it seems like every time we reach for something, it's all beaky.
I know, it doesn't seem like it lasts like it used to.
Well, I think it's living in a camper too, and living
True.
with the refrigerator we have. The heat has gone away, but it's coming back. It's been very, very windy, and that's why we're inside today. We're going to go out in just a few minutes and kind of clean up after the wind, her and I. Let's see, the netting that's over half of the camper is ripping and doesn't look very good anymore, and I don't know, we're going to probably next month try to buy a different one when I get some money and put it up. I don't know what we're going to go to. The same one, only longer. It's actually 26 foot by 20 foot. Ours is a 20 by 20. That'll give us a longer length on it. But those were $79, and I think we paid $99 or $110 or something like that for the one we had.
Yeah.
And it's lasted us. We've had it up 2 or 3 times, and we had it up when we got here. So I don't know. What do you think? Yeah. Buy another one or no?
Buy another one, cover, help keep us cool this summer.
And just at least on this side of the camper, I mean, this side of the camper has the refrigerator on it, and that's what we got to keep cool. I think with the 2 air conditioners and the fans and what we've got going on so far, we've got an air conditioner on one end of the camper and an air conditioner on the other end of the camper. You can go past a couple of the videos that we did a couple weeks ago. That's when we put those in. It's actually working really well. We have this air conditioner off, and I took the fan from over here and put it down on the floor next to me so you guys can hear us a little better, because it's pretty loud. All I hear is fans all day when I'm in here. But it's been cooler outside, so it's obviously been cooler inside.
Yes.
But when it is 90 or 100, I think that we're still going to be okay. I'm praying. We'll just have to see. I think also what we're going to have to do is, this is only going to be for like July and August.
In September.
And part of September, because we got here in September and it was 105, but that didn't last but a week or two, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was over by the end, September, October.
Yeah.
So yeah, so all we got to deal with it is we got to deal with it in, I guess just until September, but starting maybe in July. June.
I'm hoping it holds off till the end of June.
Yeah, I'm really hoping. We've got a bunch of people that left already here in the park. I kind of wanted to drive around or take up the drone and show you how the park is a little empty right now. We still have neighbors. They're not leaving until the end of next month. The guy on the end over here, I don't know what he's doing. He took everything off. He shut everything up and locked everything. It looked like he was leaving, but he hasn't left yet. But today's the first day with no wind, so maybe he's...
I think a lot of them are trying to wait till the wind died down.
Yeah, and then I don't like driving on the weekend, so maybe they don't like driving on the weekend either. You got too many fools out on the road on the weekend, you know, when you're out on the road all the time traveling, you know, you just got to go from point A to point B. You don't want a bunch of traffic and all that.
And it's Coachella Fest weekend.
Yeah, it's Coachella Fest weekend here, which doesn't really do too much for Palm Springs as much as Indio.
It's like nobody's around. It's crickets.
Yeah. What, Coachella?
Palm Springs.
No, Palm Springs is?
Yeah.
Why, because of Coachella Fest?
There was nobody out at the stores last night. There's nobody coming in to shop because everybody said, well, we're trying to get everything done before the weekend so we can just stay at home and avoid the traffic.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Well, probably so. We usually leave here about now, so we've never really stayed and seen the traffic. I always watch the concert on YouTube because I like music. I don't like some of the music, but I like music. Some of it was kind of strange, but I don't know. I ain't getting into any of that. But so today, I think what we're going to do is we got to go outside. There's leaves and all sorts of crap around the camper. We got to clean all that up, make it look prettier out there. And I kind of wanted to drive around and show you the park. I wanted to get the bike out, but I don't think that's going to happen today. So, because the batteries are dead, we'd have to charge them. So that'll be another 4 hours before we can get on the bike. So by that time, it'd be time to eat dinner, and we're not going to do that today. So Dione is off today, obviously. She's here. And she's had a really, really busy week. And she's been working at the hardware store. And now they gave her a new position and they gave her a raise. So she's making a couple dollars more an hour than she was, which is really good. She's got full-time schedule and coming up here starting in May. And the job is going to be cool. We're not going to tell them what you're doing. But she's doing stuff for contractors and stuff. So things that people have to buy.
Yeah.
So they have to go through her to set up appointments and things like that. And then she's going to have she'll have her whole department that she's going to not run the department, but she'll be there making sure everything's stocked and everything's good. And yeah, and then help customers out. So that's pretty cool. She'll get a little commission and she'll get her paycheck automatically. And she'll get her 39 hours because they're not going to give her 40. Nobody does, because if you get over that 40, they got to pay you overtime. And oh my God. Yeah, it's, corporations. So I'm very proud of Dione. She worked her way into the job. She's gotten all the driving things for forklifts and all the other stuff.
Forklift, narrow reach, order picker, Ballamore.
So she's done all these things that she had to do before she got the job. She got those all done, and then she gets her promotion. So everything's done, and now we're just waiting for the promotion. And the hours will probably be kind of set, but not really set. I got a feeling, because they don't do set hours. She works anywhere from 6 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, till 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 10 o'clock at night, or 1 in the afternoon to 10 o'clock at night, because you got to have an hour break nowadays. So she works 9 hours, but she only gets paid for 8 because she's got to be there for that 1 hour for her break, which, yeah. So anyways, I'm glad I'm not working. I'm glad I'm sitting here working in the booth. I start my new job on the 27th. So next weekend this week will be my last week to do the hours I'm doing now. Yes, but then, no, it's good. I'm going to go to overnight hours, which will be even better, because I'll go to work and it'll be the sun will be going down, so it'll be cooler. And I'll work until 5 o'clock in the morning, from 9 to 5 a.m., 5 o'clock in the morning, yeah. And then anyway, so I'll get off work and I'll maybe go over to the gym and I'll try to work out a little bit and try to get some videos done more than waking up at 11 o'clock here and not having to go anywhere or do anything. So I'm doing that 2 days a week, 16 hours, so 2 8-hour shifts. And that's to cover the site, and that's to cover electric and all that stuff. So we should be good here. Also, I'm not really security, because in California, security guards have to carry guns. So I'm not a security guard. I'm a ranger. I'm a gate attendant. So I'll be driving around, checking everything out, and making sure people are safe. Mm-hmm. Whatever's left here. Now, the park does have a lot of park models here. They're putting in more and more every month, every week, seems like. So pretty soon, I think it's only going to be park models in here. But they're still going to need people at the gate, so they're going to have some work camper positions open, I'm sure. So we'll see. We got new activities people here, too, which is really cool. The other ones have spent, I don't know, somebody said like 12 or 13 years here on the property and doing activities, so they finally decided it's time to retire, and now they can go travel and have fun, because that's what they wanted to do to begin with. And they got, I guess we all kind of get suckered into something. Somebody says, hey, do you want to try doing this job? That happened to us at Durango, and we're like, sure. that's more knowledge and campgrounds and stuff, and that's cool. Okay, so we do it, and then all of a sudden it's like a year later, like you're still doing that job and you're loving it, and it's kind of like, yeah, thanks, man. So I guess that's what happens everywhere, pretty much. You just can learn a job, and then you end up taking it and running with it for a long time. So that's what they did, and they were really good at what they did. They had a lot of people here that came back just because they were here and everything. So goodbye to them. We won't say their names, because I don't know their names anyway. I don't remember their names. But goodbye to them. And yeah, so we don't go to any of the activities here. We're allowed to go as work campers. We can go to all the activities here for the guests and everything. We just have to sign up, but we don't tend to do that. I've worked with the public for so many years in restaurants that I just don't feel it's proper for me to be hanging out with people that are paying for stuff when I don't have to pay for anything and I'm working, you know. So I don't know. It's just weird. We've made some friends,
Yeah.
and they're leaving, unfortunately, but they'll be back. The crew at the gate, I hope most of all of them will come back because we had a really good crew this year. I had no problems with anybody. Everybody was good. Nobody wanted to take off all the time and do this and do that. And you know, they realize the rules. It is what it is, and you can't got to cover your shift. And you know, we're not going to say, hey, I'm not going to show up today because there's nobody to cover your shift because everybody, we're volunteers, you know. All right, so that's enough about what's going on, sort of, kind of. Oh, I didn't tell him we had my son here. That's why we didn't do a video. That's the reason, really, why we didn't do the video. I haven't seen my oldest boy, Justin, and Garrett and Connor are his kids, and my grandkids, and I hadn't seen them for
2 years.
year and a half.
No, yeah, year and a half.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we saw them. They came up. They went to the Grand Canyon. They took off on a Monday, went up to Williams and the south rim of the Grand Canyon and saw all that for the first time. And they were like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And then they came on their way back. They came here to Palm Springs to check us out, and we had fun. He's got a Tesla, so the gas prices didn't affect him too much. We'll talk about gas prices in a second here. But yeah, so gas prices didn't affect him too much. But his Tesla, he said, gets like 150, 200 miles maybe on a charge. But then when you have a lot of weight in it and you have a dog and two kids, and they're not young little kids, you know, they're 13, 10-year-old kids. So yeah, it gets a little heavy in there, I'm sure, and with whatever he had in it, and you know, and all that, and just
Yeah.
sure takes off a few miles when you got more people in there. And then the air conditioner, he said he had to turn off the air conditioner a few times. He's got a Model S, but the cheapest Model S that you could buy because that's all he could afford at the time. And thinking he was doing the right thing in buying electric vehicles because yeah, it's really probably the good thing
Yeah.
to do if you're, you know, city driving and stuff like that. But I don't know about going across country. Like I said, 120 miles, 130 miles, 150 maybe. He said he could go, and then he has to charge, so then he spends 20 minutes. But yeah, we cooked pizza for him. The last night, Dione was nice enough. We figured out that we can cook pizza in our grill. And how do we do that? Well, we're learning how to cook a lot of things outside because we don't want to cook inside. I still have not fixed the fan. So the fan is brand new in there. I just have to wire it, but I really needed some money so I can get some lights too, because when I do it, I want to take it back down again for the third time, and I want to hook up the lights in it, and I want to hook up everything. So it's pretty much wired. I just gotta put it to the switches. And to let you know, I don't know if the switches are right. There's 3 positions on it, and we only really need 2. So I don't know which ones are which, and I got to figure all that out, and I have not done that yet because I've been busy doing nothing.
I was gonna say it, but you beat me to it.
I know. No, I haven't been doing anything really. I've been putting out shorts every day though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, gas prices. I'm glad we didn't leave because if we would have left, we would have been in $6 and $7 a gallon
Areas, yeah.
gas prices up in Northern California, or going up $3.95, Lone Pine Bishop area, going all the way up into Reno. Regular gas right now is like $6 and something. It's kind of dropping a little bit because they think that all this stuff is over, but I don't think it's over
Yeah.
because somebody's saying it's over. Just because you say it's over doesn't mean it's over until it's over. And that's what I think. So, but I'm not getting into any of that stuff. That's another time, another place.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, so I don't know. I'm glad we didn't go up so far, and there's been a bunch of people around me that say, we're not going to go up either. We're going to stay here. People that have never stayed here before for the summer, like us, are staying. So that's kind of a neat thing. They said, if it really gets too hot, we can skedaddle for a couple weeks or something and then come back. We can't do that because we're both not retired.
No.
I'm retired. Dion's not. I could leave here and go someplace, and then where would Dion be? You know what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna ever happen. So we're here, and we got to make the best of it because she took the job, and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine. It's just gonna be hot as hell, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time in the pool. And like I said, if I'm getting off at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm gonna go home and go to sleep, I'll go work out a little bit. The sun will come up a little, and turn in some stuff into the office when they open up at 7. And then come back home and sleep until 1 or 2 for those 2 days. And then, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm off for 5 days. And that's pretty cool for me. So we just got to figure out what to do in those 5 days to not die in the heat, number one, and to be able to get some videos out, number 2. So early in the morning and evening time is when I'm going to be doing videos. It's not going to be in the middle of the day like I'm used to doing now, because the middle of the day is when I get up. We get up at 10:30. That's when I get up, and I like to get up 9:30, 10 o'clock. She's already up. She's been in bed. She's looking at her phone, squirming around, trying to wake me up. So I get up so she can get up, so she can be noisy and do what she's got to do. But we have this thing that's like, let's at least until 10:30, let's quiet. I don't want to, no phones, no nothing, and let's just get up. And if I want to lay in bed for a half hour, 20 minutes, and think about things, and pass back out and wake back up again, I can do that.
It's like yesterday.
Yeah.
I left at 11 o'clock.
You did.
He goes, what time is it? I go, 11. He goes, oh, crap.
You got to go to work. She had to be to work at 1. And she had to get gas, and then the wind was so bad, they make you go a different ways to where she has to go to work. So, yeah, it's all in Palm Springs, but it's just, the wind is bad in this area, and they won't fix it the right way, so it is what it is, so we just live with it. So she has to sometimes get up early, plus she had to get some gas because she just got paid, and blah, 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 and everything was blah, blah, and then when I got up at 11 o'clock too, and I was like, oh my God, I'm trying to stay up until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning now. I do it a lot, but I don't do anything when I do it. I sit here and drink some drinks and
play on the computer, play games,
whatever,
watch movies.
whatever by myself, or look at YouTube stuff or whatever, scroll through stuff. But I usually stay up until at least 12:30, 1 o'clock most nights. So now I got to stay up until 5 or longer, and I did it when I was working at the casinos.
Yeah.
Because I had to work 2 jobs, and I get off my graveyard job and go to work in the morning at O'Reilly's, and I would work until 1 o'clock and go home and sleep until usually about 3:34. So I'd get about 3 hours, 4 hours sleep maybe, and then I would leave there and go to the first casino, which was where I met her, and I worked there with her at this fine dining steakhouse, and I'd have to get off. I would have to leave there, and that was the problem. I'd have to leave there by 10, 11 o'clock, and I mean, if I had tables, I had to get the first tables and get the hell out. And that's what I had to do. And people didn't understand that. So it was kind of hard for them to understand. Everybody's trying to make money, and they're like, well, why are you here and working someplace else too, and blah, blah, blah.
Well, everybody was working 2 jobs.
We all had to work 2 jobs. Yeah, that's true too. But there were some people that were just kind of like, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, but I the only reason why I started working there and met you was because of the owner's dad. He would come into the other casino, and I'd wait on him all the time, and he said, hey, Mike, why don't you come over here and train the waiters and waitresses at the new casino? And I kept telling him I don't want to work there. I want to work here, and everything's going to be good. I can't work both places, and I have a 3rd job during the day. So he's like, well, can you come over and help us? I'm like, open up? And I'm like, sure. And that's when I met her. But it was like, man, that was a lot of work, dude.
Oh, I know. Messed up your foot.
I messed up my foot by my Achilles tendon ripped. Couldn't walk. I was in a boot. She had to take care of me. That's when she first met me. And I lost my job at that casino, and the owner was like, "I'm sorry, man." I'm like, well, "Hey,
rules.
It's the rules. You know, you're okay. It's not, you know, you're the owner, and you could have said screw you all, but then you can't do that." So we didn't do that. Well, I couldn't work there. She wasn't making that much money, and I was in an established place that had been there since 2000. And I had been there since 2002.
You had your established clients.
Yeah, and I had people that came in all the time, and you know, and I see them at least once a week, and every night it was just totally different people every night. But there was certain people that I'd see every night that left me, you know, big bucks.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, we're gonna go outside. So, we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, we got a mess going on out here. I have to put this on here. Hold on a second. We'll just clean all this up. Come here. Now this. Slowly. Go ahead. Pull open all the way. Keep going. Okay, right there. The screw wasn't long enough, didn't even go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we shut it the last time, that's what should have happened. So the screw just didn't go all the way in. Wasn't anything that we did. So we can fix that later. Anything you want out of there?
No.
Okay. Hold this. Okay. All right. We just got to get longer ones. Dione was saying, should she get some screws with nuts on them and
Just go all the way through.
just go all the way through, and
Put a
then
washer on the back.
which would be good. That's what we need to do. But Where's this camera? Oh, you got it. Where do we want to put that? Over where you were at?
Probably.
All right. Here. Just walk over to that side. Come here.
Well, I gotta put things down.
No, you don't. It's not that heavy. It's light. See how it looks over here. Okay, down. Yeah or no?
Yeah.
Let's rake in some. Here. I'm gonna rake all this in from out there into this way. And then we can get we're thinking about replacing that thing with a regular rug.
Piece of carpet.
Let's not take all the dirt up. Hey, let's not bring it down to dirt. All right, put it right where you're at. Right where you're standing. I'm gonna fill in this area here because when we put the rug up, we don't want to trip over a hole.
Can always go get a couple buckets of sand and put in there too.
Where? From where?
We're in the desert.
I know. Remember that? We said that last time with rocks and we got almost taken away by the friggin' border patrol down by Indio. Yeah, I don't know if you know that story or not, but we went to go look for some rocks for our mat that we bought a long time ago. And we went down to down the road to get some boulders to put on top of it. Even though there was a million boulders in the park, I just didn't want to take their landscaping boulders, I thought. So when we got there and everything, got back, cops followed us in, and they drew their guns at us, and they asked us if what we were doing and why we were going to try to knock out their camera with a rock, because she had a rock in her hand. I looked at them and I go, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, dude, we got boulders from the corner because we wanted to put them around our rug to keep the rug down from blowing. That's all. And he didn't believe us, and I'm like, here's the rug, look, here, see, look. And he looked at it and finally he's like, well, okay, well, I don't know, man, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, okay, Border Patrol guys. We're gonna get a rug, I don't know. There's one that she said for $69 at work.
Yeah.
You wanna go get it?
Sure, let's go get it.
Let's go get it. We'll get it and put it here if we can find one. Yeah, just put a rug in here, cover this whole area so when we come out at night, we don't have to put on shoes. We'll be okay, and then we can just flop. The rug is just gonna, yeah. The rug will be out here so we can go cook and all that stuff, and I just think it's gonna be better for us to do that. So we're gonna go get a rug right now. She's got one at Lowe's, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into Lowe's. All right, guys, we just got back from Lowe's, and what did we get?
We got some carpet.
We got some carpet. It was on sale. There was a piece of remnant carpeting that was 12 foot long by 9 foot, and then there was one that was there with 6 foot, and then there's one there with 4 foot, 12 foot by 4 foot. So it was on sale. We paid $30 for it. It's just going to go right here, cover up in here, and probably all the way over to here, I think. So we're going to go get it and come back, and we're going to put it down. We're going to have to move everything out of the way, though, first. So that's what we're going to be doing. We got this Mylar too. I'm going to put on this window over here, and then we're going to put some on the back. We got to get the tape, and we're going to get some scissors to cut it, and I'm going to put it up over this window here. So yeah, because it's very bright.
Scissors.
In the mornings. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it up over this window here, and then we're going to go on the other side, and I want to put some up on the refrigerator side just to keep it from, I don't know, getting a little too hot over there. I'll leave a little space in between the Mylar and the wall itself on the other side. And use the Gorilla Tape like we always do, and tape things up on the camper because I don't know what else to use, I guess. Anybody ever has any suggestions, please tell me. Comment below. So I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is the way we're doing it now because it's the only way I know how to do it. But I'm sure there's somebody else that can tell me what the better way to wrap the camper up in it. It was like ridiculously wrapped up. Man, it's sealed. All right. All right, hold this. What do you think? The whole thing?
Yep. Start at one end and just unroll it all the way down. We're gonna have to leave openings for the vent for the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, I know. It's got a roll on it. I didn't know it had a roll. How far does it go over?
It goes down past your window.
Does it?
Yeah.
So, we are going to put this up, but not today because I don't have a step stool. We're going to go get a step stool so we can put this up, set it up, and then I can get up to the top, put one big piece across. This whole thing will go all the way to the end almost. So that will cover up most of the camper for the heat. Then we put this tarp, over it, and then we're gonna, the netting, and we'll put it up better than it is now, and then we'll get the other netting and we'll also put it up also. So that should shade us a little bit. The roof itself is white. I'm hoping that the white roof will reflect whatever, but this is pretty cool because it does reflect everything. And it will cover the window up too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what we need to do. We just need to cover this side of the camper. As you can tell, I'm sweating my butt off, and it's only 90 degrees right now. It was 88 degrees when we went down to the hardware store, and so it's about 90 degrees out in the sun right here. No breeze right now, which is good. We like that part. But what we want to do is fix this all up, and that's what we will do, huh? We'll go ahead and put this in the truck for now, and then we'll get it out when we're ready to go. We got trash in the back. We're gonna need to go to the dumpster real quick.
Yep.
And here, we'll put this in there, and then yeah, So we'll go down to the dumpster real quick. I got my keys, and we'll go down there. All right, guys, we are done. Looks pretty good. Got a carpet out here. Got this over here that'll keep most of the light out and the heat out. The other side, we'll put that up there. I can't reach the top. We've been wanting to get a small little ladder or step stool, and we keep forgetting to get one. So when she goes to work, she can go stop at Walmart and get a step stool tomorrow, and then maybe Monday or Tuesday I can finish this all up. I do want to go ahead and put it all over that one side and then order the netting and then put the netting on also. I think that will be at least 5 degrees cooler, 5 or 6 degrees cooler, I would imagine.
Yeah.
We just can't block the vents for the refrigerator or any of that stuff. So yeah, we're going to try to stay cool. I keep saying that's what we're going to do, and we've been cool since we put the other air conditioner in and vented it out that little port over there, and that seems to be working pretty good. We do have to get some screws though, like I said too, and fix that all up, because we didn't know what we were doing when we did it, and we just did it. So, and it worked, sort of, kind of. Guess we're going to wrap this up. So you guys know what to do, right? Go ahead and go down below. Go ahead and give us that big old like. Yep. Go ahead and let's go ahead and subscribe. And then if you ring the bell, you get notification each week we have a video out, right? So go ahead and do that. Anything, honey, from you? Want to say anything?
Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah? Nothing else?
No, I think it's going to be nice. I think we're going to have a good summer.
Yeah, I think we're going to hopefully have a good summer, and it's not going to be too hot. The only other thing, we were looking at the foam that you can actually put on a wall. That's what it's for. But if we put it up on the ceiling, I don't know what would hold it down, or the roof rather. But that would work also, because we do need some more insulation on the roof. We're just doing the best we can for right now. We'll see how this all works. Maybe we'll just put some more, get another roll of Mylar for that roll, 4 foot by 25 foot,
60
was
bucks.
$60, $59. So that was a little much, but you know, it actually will save us money, and it'll be cooler hopefully. So I think we'll be all right. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. You guys take care, be good, be kind, and come back next time and see us on this FITZ'S Adventures. We appreciate y'all. Bye, guys.